Hi to all of my YouTube subscribers and to anybody else who happens to come across this video. I'm back after about a 3-week absence. It's the 13th of July, and I want to talk about some good news and some bad news. I think I'm going to start with the good news. Good news is this past Saturday, the 11th of July, I went to my first ever Meetup group meeting for social anxiety sufferers, and it was at a park in downtown, somewhere I would never have previously gone before. And as you can probably imagine, I in fact did have some difficulty, finding the exact area. This is a relatively new group, so nobody really has talked to one another before. Nobody has, any contact information, anything like that. But in the end, I found where I was supposed to be. Actually, somebody from the group found me, and it lasted for about 2.5 hours, and it was spent, talking about, what is the trouble, what's really going on, and giving introductions, and just to give you the full details of what went on. I really felt really, I guess you'd say, nervous, and I did in fact want to get up and leave while I was there, but I realized I gotta do this, because if I want to continue and try this group, I have to make a good first impression. So I just was able to manage, and I came out surviving. I didn't spend too much time talking besides the introduction. There was one other person there who spent most of the time talking, so I was just listening, and so surprisingly, it was nice that had finally taken place after so long not having had any information, about the meetups for that particular group. It had been dormant for the longest of times. Second thing I wanted to bring up was recently started taking St. John's Wort. I take 3 of these a day. I've been on them for the past week or so, and it's too early to give my opinion on it, if it's working or not. But if it doesn't work, at least I have a second plan for what I want to do. Someone who I've written to on here a number of times before suggested that I go for this, it's called propranolol, Propranoll. Yeah, if this St. John's doesn't work, then I obviously will consider that. And there's another. Here it says, well, it has another name, but it's called Inderall. And it sounds like a good idea. And if it comes down to that I want to try it, I'll try to get a prescription. I want to wind down this video by talking about the bad news that I have. And the bad news is my aunt, who had been previously quiet, has suddenly started up again by claiming ownership to the flats that we live in, and saying that my dad and I have to get out by next month. And it's really stupid, because she has no claim to the property. She is not the owner. My grandma is still the owner, but she's in a recovery type living arrangement. So just because she's at the moment unable to come to the property doesn't mean she's lost the property. So anyway, I just wanted to go over those things. I was hoping, I didn't want to make any videos in the past few weeks because there was nothing really new, that I could talk about. At least nothing new that would be pleasant to talk about. I am well aware that my past videos, they might have been really down, and I don't know, but I like to go by how I'm feeling at the moment. If I do feel good like I do now, I'll make something that reflects it. But just unfortunately, there's been a lot of chaos, and I didn't really get a chance to just sit down and make a good video. But I'll try to continue, and as it stands, it looks like the group is going to continue to meet each week, and possibly gain more members, and that would be really good. So I'll see you some other time.